how he needs you to point them back to God through his love, through his truth, through his wisdom, through his knowledge, through who he is. What is it that you can do? Look at your life. Ask God. Look at what others have said to you throughout your life. Your passion, something that you do without effort, something that you wake up doing. What do you love to do? That's exactly what God wants you to do. That's exactly how God wants you to show other people him. What's up, y'all? Today we talking about why I became a Christian content creator. Now, I've been thinking about making this video for so long. So I guess God led me to this video and I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there, right? Why I became a Christian content creator. Now, to start it off, I wanna say, I never really wanted to be a Christian content creator, right? Like I never even thought about it. Like it was never on my mind at all. So it just came about, right? So let me go back. I'm gonna go back for y'all. Back in like 2011, my mother, she was married at the time, and her husband would send emails every day, and he added me in the email. He sent these scriptures, these today's words. It was called Today's Word, but it was devotionals by Joel Osteen. Every morning he would send those, and I would never really pay attention to them. I'll be at work and I'll see them coming across the screen. They would pop up on my email, but I would never really pay attention to them at all. But I can't remember exactly, but one day I clicked on it. I guess the title was good or something like that. And I just clicked on the email and I read the devotional, and I was like, yo, wow. Like, yo, this helped me so much. I was so glad to have read that devotional that day, that I consistently kept reading them every day, right? To the point where it got to the point where like it made me feel so good that I was like, yo, somebody needs this. Literally, that's how my mind went. My mind was like, yo, if I'm learning this, then, and if I know this now, or because it was teaching me things as I'm reading them, right? It's helping me to be better. It's helping me to learn God even more, right? Learn about myself more in these devotionals. So now I'm like, yo, this helping me so much. I know it can help somebody else. This is teaching me something. I know it can help somebody else know something that they didn't know, just like it did for me. So you know what I started to do? I think that was around the time Instagram had just started and everything. So I started to post those today's scriptures, those devotionals. I think it was Today's Word on Joel Osteen's website. So I started to post those on Facebook and Instagram every single day. But it wasn't because I wanted to be a content creator, right? You understand what I'm saying? It's not because I wanted to be. It's because I wanted to get the message out. Something inside of me just felt like, yo, somebody else has got to get this. Literally, I wasn't thinking about this. This was when social media, you know what I'm saying? I don't even think people was thinking about just putting messages out there like that. Or maybe they had. I can't remember. But I wasn't. I was just like, yo, somebody needs this. I got to put it out there. So now I'm putting it on Facebook. I'm putting it on Instagram. And another thing I started to do is I started to ask people on my social media feeds, like, yo, give me your email address because I'm going to start sending these out in the email. And I think I did that because my mother's ex-husband would send them out in the email. And I remember getting over 100 different emails, right? So now I got an email list that I'm sending these devotionals out each morning right after I post them on social media, or I can't remember which way I did it. Either I did it before or after, right? But I would send those emails out every day, every single day, maybe excluding the weekend. I can't remember how I did it. I think it was every day except for the weekend. So I'm sending those out every day. I'm like, yo, somebody got to get this. Somebody got to get this. I love this so much. But then I started to post my own quotes on Instagram and Facebook, right? And I started posting messages on Facebook, just in general on my timeline about God, my relationship with God and everything, right? So as you can see, I started out just posting, just getting the message across, because in my heart, and it had to be God, in my heart, God was just pushing me like, yo, you got to get this message out. So in my mind, in my heart and in my mind, I was like, I need to get this message across. Somebody else needs it. Like I need to help someone else. That was literally what's going through my mind. And that's how I am today. Like I have to get this message across. I have to get the truth out there. Somebody needs to know this. And that's what I started to do with my quotes. And then I started to do prayers every day. And I did that for like a few years. So I was doing quotes and prayers for a few years. And you know what's funny? I still never thought of it as Christian content. So I'm trying to make this I'm trying to get y'all to understand, like, my mind wasn't really thinking Christian content. My mind was like, I gotta get the message out. Like, I need people to know this. Like, I love this. If I thought to myself, for the reason why I started posting quotes and prayers and stuff, I thought to myself, if I'm always talking to people about God, which I did and I love doing, and I love breaking down things of God's truth and learning the truth and connecting the dots and looking at my life with God, looking at how God changed my life, look at how the things would show up in my life. If I can do that with everybody else, then there gotta be another way that I can get this message out to people who ain't right in front of me, to people who's not calling me up, to people that I'm not running into. And it was social media. I got thousands of followers on Facebook and on Instagram. I got friends and cousins that I used to hang with, that I used to do things with, that I was in the street with, doing stuff that I shouldn't be doing, right? On Instagram, I got more people that I don't even know. I don't know, what's going on in their life. I may not even know them that much. But in my mind, I'm like, yo, I got to get this message out because God changed my life. God showed me this. He helped me think better. He helped me change how I am. He helped me to be a better person, to get closer to him. He showed me what love was. He showed me the truth. He helped me to understand how to do things better when it comes to my life. He saved me, right? So how can I help someone else? How can I get their minds to open up? How can I plant the seed? And I wanted to do that every day. And as y'all can see, if y'all follow me on here, if you follow me on any other platform, if you follow me, you see that I still do it. Like, I got a strong passion to get this out. Now, this is how I became a Christian content creator. It wasn't because I wanted to. It was because of the gift that God had inside of me. And that's the point I want to make to y'all. You don't have to do it just to do it. But make sure that you're getting out what God has given you through the gift that he has given you. You understand? If whatever your gift is, use that gift. My gift is clearly teaching, right? I want to get the knowledge and the truth and the wisdom out. Like, I need to. Like it drives me crazy if I don't get this out. Like, I love doing this. What is it that you love doing? If you follow God, then you are a messenger of Jesus Christ. So how you gonna get the message out? Ask God to help you see that. Ask God to help you see that. Because when I started on YouTube, I never wanted to be in front of this camera, y'all. Let me help you understand. So if you're afraid to do this, let me help you understand how I got in front of this camera, right? Because some of us don't want to get in front of the camera. Some of us don't want to go out and do this and do that. And let me tell y'all, I didn't do it either in the beginning. So I got it out how I got it out on social media. I didn't touch a camera yet. But I remember this girl, right? She was doing YouTube videos, and I was kind of talking to her like I had a little thing for her, and she would be like, "You should make videos. You should make videos." And I'm like, "Man, I ain't doing no videos," because I like playing the background. As y'all can see, I was writing stuff down. I had posts that I was writing down on Instagram and Facebook, right? I wasn't letting my face be seen. I wasn't speaking at all. But when I was around people, I would speak, but I never wanted to show myself. But then she was like, "No, you should speak. You should make videos about this because you say it so well and blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "No, I ain't doing that. I'm in the background." I played the background, and then I kept praying about it. And I thought about what she said, because a lot of people said that to me through my life, that, do I do this? Do I do that? How many people are helping for me to speak, and I should be a speaker, and asking me if I'm a pastor and all of these things. And I'm like, okay, God, I think you want me to do this thing, but God, I don't want to do this thing because I don't want to be in front of the camera. I don't want to be on Front Street. I was basically telling God, I don't want to do the thing that he's telling me to do, that he's trying to get through to me through other people. So what are people telling you about you? What is it that you love to do that involves your relationship with Christ? Because it don't gotta be making videos. It could be writing. It could be writing a book. It could be writing blogs. It could be an article. It could be anything. It could be a sport that you play. It could be music that you do. You can get the message out. You are now a messenger of Christ. But this is how I became a Christian content creator. And it wasn't because I wanted to be a Christian content creator. You don't have to do what I do. You don't have to do what everyone else does, but allow God to show you what it is inside of you that he has given you, that he needs you to give to the world in his name. How he needs you to point them back to God through his love, through his truth, through his wisdom, through his knowledge, through who he is. What is it that you can do? Look at your life. Ask God. Look at what others have said to you throughout your life. Your passion, something that you do without effort, something that you wake up doing. What do you love to do? That's exactly what God wants you to do. That's exactly how God wants you to show other people him. You understand what I'm saying? But look, this video is about why I became a Christian content creator. And this is exactly why. And I want y'all to know that I love doing this. I thank y'all for watching this video. I ask that y'all please subscribe, because I'll be forgetting to say that. Please subscribe to my YouTube, subscribe to my TikTok, subscribe to my Instagram, subscribe to my Facebook, subscribe to my Threads account now. Everything is Rudy Anthony. Instagram and Threads and TikTok, I think, is _ Rudy Anthony. But I thank y'all. Y'all can do this too, man. We're all Christian content creators. If we follow Jesus and we get his message out, get his love out, and we represent him and be the example in this world, all right? I love y'all. I'm going to get at y'all when I get at y'all.